Hey, it's Clay Trader for BullWarriorStocks.com. This will be a video chart on ticker symbol SVFC. We will take a look at the daily time frame. I did this one once before, I think down in this area, but don't quote me on that. I'm just guessing. But regardless, want to do a video chart on it. I know a lot of members of my private trading group, the Inner Circle, have been playing this one and making some very nice money on it. So congratulations to all of you. But like I said, I want to get things updated now from a technical perspective, map out some supports and resistances, and that way everybody's on the same page from a charting perspective. So the first thing to point out was how Friday was really kind of the early warning sign, had the big volume, closed up above the 50-day simple moving average. And although this wasn't a nice looking candle, you can kind of look at this little portion as a cleansing, meaning price ran up here, and all those people that bought down here and here, this allowed them to get their shares sold. So it cleansed all these profit takers out. And then today, kind of the rest is history. With these profit takers out from down in these areas of the chart, it was much easier to move. And then you had organic momentum and such catch on, and it was just a good day for everyone. So the people that bought down here, they were able to sell right there for some profits, and then the people that were buying later were able to buy and then now make money here. And then of course the momentum traders did very well. So supports and resistances. Well, the first level of support that was established today is right down here, and you can see why this area was a level of resistance going into the day, acted as resistance there, more times there. So we'll call this level right there at 0049. So that'll be the first area of support. But really at the end of the day, the big area of support that needs to be held is going to be this purple line here, which is a 50-day simple moving average that's valued at 003. I know nobody would want to see it drop all the way down there, but from a charting perspective, as long as the price remains above that moving average, the overall keyword being overall chart remains bullish. And then I believe there's one more support level, which is more of the ideal support level. Yes, right there. So, and all I mean by this is ideally you'd like to see it hold, but if it doesn't, no need to panic or anything like that. And that level's up there at 0072. Now, in terms of resistance levels, the big one that I'll be watching now is going to be right here at the 0.01, so 1 cent level. And if you look back through the history of the chart, hopefully you can see why. If not, I'll explain here in a second. But both from a charting perspective and then the psychological, big penny break, it makes sense why this is level. But look at all the times it acted as support, and then when the price finally did drop below it, you can see classic example of support turning into resistance. So that'll be the next key area of resistance, and it'll be very interesting to see how the price reacts, if it can get all the way up there. But all in all, obviously a great looking chart, so it'll be fun to see how the rest of this week unfolds. If there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out my private trading group down below, the Inner Circle, which is what I referred to earlier in the video. What it is just a private trading group from traders that are at beginner level all the way to advanced levels. I send out my personal scans, and we do have a live chat room coming soon. But when that does come, there will be a pricing change, and I promise that's not a sales gimmick. It really will be changing here, so I'd recommend you take advantage of the current offer now. But at the end of the day, don't take my word for it. All you got to do is click up and read some of the trader testimonials and get a good third-party perspective on what the service and what the group's all about. So again, this was SVFC. Thanks for listening, and have a good one.